everybody. Boker Tov. Good morning. This morning I want to read to you a Passover story. Tomorrow night, many of you might be celebrating Passover with your families at home, having a Seder, and I'll be doing the same thing. In fact, in a little while, I would love to show you my family's Seder plate because that's what we're going to use in our first Seder tomorrow night. Meanwhile, this is a story called Around the Passover Table, and I hope that you will enjoy it. Here is our table for this Seder night. And there is their Seder plate right in the middle. With fresh springtime flowers and once-a-year dishes, 2 candles stand straight. See our grand Seder plate at our table for this Seder night. You could see they have their family and the Seder plate right in the middle. And I know I have some friends who love to spot the pets in each page when I turn and read a book. Can you see what kind of pet this family has, and can you spot it? We add comfy pillows to chairs where we sit, like royals reclining, leaning while dining at our table for this Seder night. Remember, I talked with some of you on our FaceTime call about the way that at Passover we recline. We don't sit up straight at the table. Many of us use a pillow or something comfy that we can lean back while we eat. And that is one of the things that makes Passover special. There in the center lies grape juice so yummy. First 1 cup, then more. We drink 2, 3, and 4 at our table for the Seder night. I see some pets on this page too. Can you see them? I'll bet they were wishing they could eat some of that yummy Seder food. And maybe they will. I know in my house if we drop anything, the pets are the first to get it. Next to the grape juice, we've put out the water. Hands 1 and 2 we wash. Pour some splish splash at our table for this Seder night. Alongside that pitcher, our salt water stands. Dip karpas, swish, swish. Take turns past the dish at our table for this Seder night. And the 4 questions tell us that we dip twice on Passover. You can dip something in salt water as you do your Seder. Then you can taste it. It'll taste salty. See those pets now? And next to our karpas, 3 matzahs are stacked. The middle one is split. We'll go searching for it. Remember what that special matzah, those 3 matzahs on your Seder table are called? The afikomen, that's right, at our table for this Seder night. Close by those matzahs, our Haggadah rests. Its tale we recite asking, why on this night? At our table for this Seder night. The question, why on this night? That's the 4 questions. That's part of that. And I'm sure you've all been practicing it now. After the 4 questions, with juice, we count the plagues. 1 drop, then again, until we have 10 at our table for this Seder night. And next we sing Dayenu, our bright festive song. Hey, we sang that with Miss Sylvia at Havdalah. Rejoice, voices loud, give thanks, we're so proud, at our table for this Seder night. The people in the family are singing, and what about the cat and dog? It kind of looks like they're participating in the song too. Pour out some water. We wash hands again. Then our first matzah bite, so crunchy and light, at our table for this Seder night. Next, take haroset and the maror, dip bitter and sweet, hold them and eat at our table this Seder night. Almost last but not least, we're ready. Let's feast. Singing and sipping, laughing and dipping at our table on this Seder night. And now we welcome guests to drink from their cups. We swing the door wide, ask Elijah inside, fill Miriam's cup, lift it up, as friends and family delight at our table, our joyous, most glorious table for this sacred Seder night. And that's the end of our story around the Passover table. And here I have, just to show you really quickly, what I'm going to use with my family tomorrow night on my table. This is my Seder plate. And we will have, right in the middle of it, I usually put the glass to fill with wine. And then each of these little dishes has something else that the Seder needs. So there will be a hard-boiled egg on one of them, and a shank bone, and some salt water, and some bitter herbs, and some other vegetables, and haroset. Do you know what haroset is? It's a special mix of apples and nuts. And here's an interesting story. Miss Rachel cannot eat haroset. I have so many allergies, and I'm allergic to apples and nuts, but my family loves to eat haroset, so I make it for them, and they put it on a piece of matzah, and they eat it at our Seder. And I wonder what kinds of foods you might eat at your Seder. This year might be a little different because we're all not celebrating with our big family or our friends, but hopefully you'll have a way to do something a little bit special because it is a holiday, and we would love to hear about what you do or even see some pictures of your Passover celebration, some of the things you made or some of the things you do. Happy Passover. I miss you so much, and I hope you guys have such a great day and such a great rest of your week. Mwah. Bye, guys.